Okay, the other day we had an issue where the plane kept crashing due to no input, and I found out that that can happen from time to time, especially on the Xbox. So I have now obviously reset the Xbox and the game, and we're going to see if things work now. So well, actually we can start right here. Okay. So as of right now, things are working. I have my own checklist I'm going to do. I'm not going to say everything out loud, but I am going to start looking and getting the plane ready for our flight from Orlando to Atlanta. All right. Let's see. Obviously, my ground power is on because we have well, I'll just make sure. Turn it off. Okay, turn it back on. Okay. Ground power. IRSs are on nav. I have it set up where it was kind of just on ground power. Gonna need this pump on when we set up our APU. Emergency lights should be armed. Most likely they are, yes. Okay. Turn our window heats on. Here we go. Oh. Electric and hydraulics on. Oh, la 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 la. Okay. They probably already are. They are on auto. Okay. We'll set our temperature. Our temperatures are fine on auto. All right, we need to start getting our flight plan entered. Let's go ahead and okay, very good. Hello, Cosmic Rosalina. I won't be able to see you for just a couple of minutes while I set this up because I need to change the computer to my charts. So we will start getting things programmed into our computer. Orlando to Atlanta. Let's get that. Okay, now we're just waiting for our flight plan to load. Flight number is Llama1. Alright, loading. Oh, come on. Oh, it always freezes right before. There we go. We'll activate it. And then I'm going to double check. It should not be a very long. Let's see. Checking my plan. Let's see. Direct to Sharks, then direct to Larry, direct to Lars, and then we are going to arrive on the Jedi 3. I have to program that in, of course. All right. We're going to depart from... I've already gotten my runway, be 18 left, on the Genie 4. Transition pane. Execute. And our arrival in Atlanta We are going to arrive on ILS 27 right. Using the Jedi 3. And, oh, Lars and UU. There we go. Execute that. Now we will check. I know I have to make a couple of changes to the plan. Oh, goodness. The only thing I don't like about this one is this weird, like, look there. Can never tell where my thing is. Okay. There we go. Check it for issues, which I'm sure there will be some. I think at the end, and I've... Oops. Hold the phone. Double check. Oh, this is fine. I actually don't need that. Good with that. Okay. New Hope, Death Star, Wookiee, Jedi, Daffy, Graham, Uva, and then this over to UU was fine. I don't need the vector this time. Okay. Yep, we'll do that turn and come on in for our landing. Okay, one more check because I feel like something was weird there. No, we're good there. Let me just get a little more space. I feel like I saw something, and the last thing you want is an issue when you don't expect it. So yeah, Genie into GPA. No, okay. All right. Good there. Put this back to my map. This can probably stay, well, for our leaving, I'll leave it. It's a little bit too short. Okay. All right, let me check my checklist, make sure I'm good. I am fine for now. Okay, time to check the performance. Oh, and I can switch over and see any... Okay, now I can see the chat again. All right, performance request. And while that's doing that, let's make sure we can board everybody right. Come on, there we go. Is he going to come out the jetway? This has never worked perfect. Okay, there we go. And while that's coming out, we will have to open up that door, if it will. We're waiting for this door for boarding to open. There we go. Opening, and we're good there. Okay. You all can board up now while we figure out their performance. Take off. Oops, we're going to be taking off. What was it again? 18 left. And we just need to put in some Some of our weather info here in Orlando. Checking. Our weather. There we go. All right, the wind, 170 degrees at 10 knots. Let's put that in. The outside air temperature in, I have it on Fahrenheit, so that is 91 degrees. Oof. And the QNH, need to, there we go. I might have to just fix something. There we go. And get the QNH is 30.11. Is that also what's being reported in the real world? Yes. Okay, very good. Let's put that in. And calculate. Calculate. Oop. Oh. Just checking the O2. Let's try that again. Calculate. All right. Now we'll check it down here. All right, so we got it. Let's load this. Execute that. Outside air temperature. We really don't even need to worry about it because we're going to stay on takeoff. Perfecto. Okay, go to takeoff. We're going to use, I'm sure it's flaps 5, but I'll just check. Yep, flaps 5. Center of gravity. That's our trim. Let's see if these speeds match. 140, 142, 150. No, we're going to actually fix them. So 142, 144, 148. Just to be safe. 142, 144, and 148. Go ahead and throw that into here. There you go, 10 knots above. 158, okay. No descent path after UU, huh? Oh, let me check that. That should not be. I mean, it seems to be there. That doesn't really make sense. 14, 11, 10, 8. 74, 54 at Poobah. Just to play it safe, whenever you get these messages, you definitely want to check. Don't want any surprises. Let's go ahead and step on through. We're going to decelerate a lot sooner than that on our own. Okay. I mean, I think we're going to be okay. All right. Moving on. It's okay that your internet went out. Got all our info in. Is there anything I need to do before I turn? Oh, I guess we can turn on the APU and start getting ready to get on out of here. This is pretty quick. I turned it on before. Let's turn on. Get the APU started. And Oh, I'm always into all these different planes. Oh, let's turn on the... Yep, seatbelt sign is on. Turn on the no smoking sign. APU is not... Oh, there it goes. Okay, it's starting. While we're waiting on that, we can turn on the yaw damper. It might already... Nope, it's not on. Okay. Oh, the pressurization for the climb. Let's see, what are we going up to? Sometimes this changes from what I put it in, so... 36,000. Double check my chart. We have an altitude of 32,000. Interesting. That's fine though. Let's go up to 36. Set the pressurization now. And double check our... Oops. Airport elevation in Atlanta. Back to here. Atlanta. What is your elevation, please? Oh, wow. 1,026 feet. I didn't realize it was that high. All right. That was fine. Okay. All right, back to what I was doing. What was I doing? Seatbelt signs on. APU bleed needs to go on. Well, double check. The APU should be on and good to go. It is. Now we got some air conditioning. Set the pressurization. We can get the... We're all done boarding. All 10 of you. Oh, you want to stream with me? You'd have to have your Xbox on and be on an Xbox party channel to do that. Alright. What were we doing? Oh, one more thing I do want. Well, I'll let everybody start getting... Yeah, I shouldn't have any... Yeah, no, I've looked. Okay. Alright, the door is closed. Oh, wait. Does this one, do they arm this? I don't remember this one. No, not this one. Okay. Really? Oh, there it goes. Okay. We're going to remove the chocks now, which takes away the ground power. Make sure APU generators are on. There we go. I should have put those on before I did the ground power takeaway, but I got a little bit excited. Yes, you can ask your brother. Right, we set the pressurization. All right, next page. Oh, let me just set up my charts on here in case I want to reference them or show you anything. And then we're going to be ready to push back and get out, start up the engines. On the departure, our instrument departure was... I gotta double check. Oh, Genie 4. We'll pin this one. We also want the airport. Is it this one? Yep, see, that's our location at the airport. Alright, so we want to pin that one. We want to go to the arrival. Jedi 3, pin that. The approach is 27R. Where are you? ILS 27R, there we go. Alright. Go to our pins. Airport. Bring this up. Oh, we're already there. Okay, very good. And we need to go to 18 left, which is this one right here. Oh, not even that bad of a taxi. Just boom, boom, and then we're out. Okay, cool. Alright. We need to call for our pushback. Oh. Hang on. There's something else I wanted to do. $4.74. Okay. I like to do this so I know I don't forget. Whoop, whoa, whoa, whoa. Hang on. Alright, close enough. Put our flaps at 5. Just in case. Okay. Alright, let's get them letting us get out of here and get pushed back away from the gate so we can start up our engines. Ryanair. And we need to go that way, so we're going to need it to... Okay. And I did notice, because I messed up, my bad, it erases this info. $36, and what was our V2? Was 148, so we'll put that to 158. And yeah, all right, let's release the parking brakes. We should be ready to go. There you go. Dude, you ready to push us back or what? Oh, there we go. Okay. We need to... Should we push it to the right? I'm probably going to mess this up. Yeah, there we go. We need to go that way. Alright, back inside. Get ready to... Oh, we're still turning, huh? That's fine. Okay. Isolation, auto... APU bleed is on. And 1 and 2 should be off. Alright. understand why it's there. Okay. Okay. Stop now. Good enough. Put the parking brake back on. Back to clearance. All right. Okay. Oh, do we have fuel in the center tanks? Tiny little bit. Oh, okay, whatever. It's fine. These will need to come off sooner rather than later. Alright, things are moving. We are watching this. It is starting to spin our engine up on the right side. Once it hits like 25-ish%, stabilizes, we will flip this switch. It will turn on or introduce fuel, and then start that engine up. Right. That was weird. I thought we were moving, but it was the other airplane out there. Ha! Okay. Alright. That one is starting up. While we're waiting on that, we'll turn on our transponder. Oh, where is the transponder on this? Oh, it's down here. There we go. Put these to weather and turbulence. Set traffic. Oh, I don't even know that I fixed this actually from the last. Oh, put that back to map. Turn on the traffic. There we go. We will have weather on this side. On this side, we will also have traffic, but we will put on the terrain. Okay, and we'll widen out the range quite a bit. There we go. All right, engine number 1 is good. Or number 2, whatever, right side. Start up the other. Same thing, different engine, that's all. No biggie. All right. That fuel in. So far so good. We haven't had any issues, so that's good. All right, while those are starting up, what was that runway heading? Why do I not see it? $185. My eyes are bad. These are already good. Yeah, okay, cool. Actually, I gotta say, the last time when we did this, and I was having those issues, those Those did not work. Alright, we're good on there. Stay. Alright, let me check my list here. Alright. APU can go off. Really? Okay. Did that reset me again? No, it did not. Okay. The probe heats. Let's get those on. It is 91 degrees out, so I don't need any anti-icing stuff. That's for sure. Let's see. Okay. Let's make sure you guys have air conditioning. That might be nice. APU bleed can come off. Okay. There's your air again. Station valve is good. Okay. APU bleed off I just did. Okay. Anti-ice I just talked about. Flaps I set. Auto brake I set. We're basically ready to go. So let's get on out of here. I got nothing, so we're good. GO set. Yep. Okay. Let's taxi on over and get ready to go. Park and brake off. I got these blue things on here so I can see where I'm going. But you don't have to. You can have the map up and follow along as you go. We know we have to go up, make a right, yada yada, but this is perfectly fine. What is it making me do? Gonna make me go all the way around. That's okay, whatever, I don't care. Give you a chance to see some of the airport. Ooh, that's quite a bump over there. Let's get away from that. One of the bad things about this game is that there are terrain issues. Oof. Wow. Okay. Not too many, but when they come up, boy, can they be annoying. See, I've already used up the center tank pretty well. It's already giving me a problem. I'll turn that off in a second. No, I guess it knows where we're going. Okay. Oof. See, there we are. Remember, we need to get to here, 18L. We'll be there soon. Sometimes it feels like the taxi takes as long as the flight. Especially at big airports. Oop, I was looking away. There's a lot of other players out here right now. Every one of these, or just about every one of these, a lot of these are other players. Let's see, how close are we? Almost. So this is bright enough for me to see it. Okay. So this will be a good test. Last time I tried all this, the first time it said I stressed the aircraft out. I haven't reviewed it, but I've never stressed the aircraft out on takeoff before. So that was interesting. And then, of course, you know, all the inputs stopped working. Right, we're just about here. We're going to just ask for permission to go, and then we will take off. Just got to go get over here to the runway. Oops, somebody else is waiting. Oh, did they leave? Oh no, they're still sitting there. Yep, just wanted to make sure we were on, and real time. There we go. Live weather, real time. Okay, very good. All right, we've been cleared, so off we go. Even though there's this, I don't know what this is all about, but we're gonna just go through it. That's the nice thing about being in a sim. Oh, there they go. Ha! How the heck did they get up in the air in like 2 seconds? That's just so weird. Not real. Okay, buddy. We can see the speeds coming. That V1 is where we... Actually, I don't... Wait, where's our VR? Oh, it's also the same thing. That's when we start our rotation into the air. So here we go. Test number 1. Okay. And it did it again. Overstressed. I have no idea. That is super annoying. Ugh. So annoying. I've had no issues with this plane until the last couple times. I'm going to do things differently. We're going to take off from Orlando. We're going to arrive in... The only thing I'm going to have to do is enter in the flight plan. I want to see what happens. Let me check. 18 left. Okay. Going to 27 right. Okay. Right on the runway. Let me wait for it to load up, and I will put the flight plan and everything in real quick, and we'll try this again. Just takes a second. Let me make sure the parking brake on. The engines are on. Anything missing? Okay. Alright, we're gonna see. Oh. Okay. Plan request. Setting the payload, setting the fuel, none of which is over the top, of course. Just trying to get this done quickly. This import weather doesn't work. That's okay. 190 at 12. Now the temperature's gone up a little bit to 93. And, oh, cute. What was it? 30.10. Oops, that's not going to work, is it? There. Calculate. Okay. It's very annoying when things like that occur. Oh, departure was 4:18 left. Yes. Arrival is 3:27 right. Was it? And jet. Wait, what is our transition? Oh, Lars. Not the Ewok. Okay, execute. I don't even need to look at it. I could just, well, yeah. This I was going to take out as well. Get this. Did hit it, right? Yeah, there we go. Load. And in our speeds, I trust these. 142, 144, 148. Oops. I will check that in just a second. 6. Can't quite see it. Oh, there we go. Yeah. I don't know. I just want to see if this thing will start moving the right way at this point. This is just getting dumb. Alright. Let's just see if it works or not. Let's find this one, this one. Alright, let's see. RTO. I don't know, like what little things it might do. Nice, okay. Let's just see what happens. We shall see, right? Oh! Oh! There was something up. There was like a bounce or a bump in the runway. What was that all about? Alright, let's see. Very slow. I'm going very, very slow.
Positive rate of climb.
Alright. Up goes the landing gear. I mean, this is at least encouraging. Okay. Fuel. Okay. That's fine. It's just these. Alright. I'm going to try the same thing as last time. I am going to hand fly for now. And not use the autopilot just yet. Okay. Ooh, so a little bit loopy there. Okay. That's better. Alright, flaps are all up. I have at least command to do it. Come on now. There you go. Okay. Oh, I didn't do some of the things I like to do though. Can't see a dang thing. There we go. Do our little turnaround. Alright, we're in a good turn. I just realized that the transponder is not where it needs to be. There we go. Back to here. See, it holds. It'll hold your turn for you, for the most part. Not bad. And as you can see, There's no CMD, this is just me. A little fast though. Slow down. Let's get onto the plan here. Come back. Really? Thought there was a button to just push. Forget sometimes. Alright. 10,000 feet. We can get a little faster now. Do have my, here we go, get that data back out there. I was kind of in a rush. I was not happy about that, just, you know, overstressed for, I couldn't even see a reason for it. If somebody out there did, I mean, please tell me. I think the next time I may just reset the entire panel state on the plane, because I know sometimes it keeps persistent stuff, but I don't know what issue it would have been. I highly recommend anybody who does this to hand fly a lot, because you never know when something stupid might go on. When we hit 18,000, I'll go to the autopilot and take care of the things I need to do. And since this is a short flight to Atlanta, I'll also start planning for the descent before we even hit the cruise. That's okay, Rosalina. You can watch as you wish. When I let the autopilot take over, we'll do some looking around and even bring you to your seat. If you want to look out the window or pretend like you're looking out the window. But when you go on an actual plane, this is pretty much all you're going to do. You can watch or listen to music with headphones or watch something or whatever. Look out the window when you feel like it. Actually, I can kind of take a look. See, there's off to the side. Back up a little bit. Alright, we're getting close to 18,000. I'm going to hand this over to the autopilot. When I do, you'll see this FD for flight director will end up with a CMD command. Let the autopilot take it. Here we go. I'm going to let go slowly. Autopilot's got it. Alright, very good. Alright, let me start thinking about Mario Kart track. I mean, yeah, it kind of does. Let me bring up our map. See, there's where we are already. We left. We're heading up. Okay. Anywho. Oh, actually that's where I wanted to be. Charts. Arrival. Approach is... Oh, I already forgot. What was it? 25? 27 right. Okay, 27 right. I think that was way down at the bottom, wasn't it? Yeah. That was 27 right. Let me pin that as well. ILS frequency is 111.3, course 275. Alright, 111.3. Whoa, I know. Put it on both. Does not have to be. And what was it? 275? Yes. We set the course now. 275. Oh, I could have gone the other way. Not a whole lot to worry about there. Let's see. I can check our progress. Oh goodness, we're going to be just fine. Got plenty of fuel. Top of climb in 90 miles. I won't have any of this yet. Top of descent in 177 miles. Wow, it's not going to be at cruise for very long, that's for sure. Okay, now I did want to check a couple of things against my chart. Now I'm not going to go zipping back and forth with you guys. I'm going to look at it myself. Jedi 3, I am coming in on Lars. Where are you, Lars? There we go, from the south. Not coming in on Skywalker or Ewok or Hoth. Lars. Okay, so Lars. Level 240. Let me get there. Yes. New Hope. I don't see anything there, but I see Death Star at 280 knots. Yes. And 14,000 feet. Yes. Okay. Then we get to Wookiee 250.11, it says there. 250.11. Yes. Then Jedi 250.10. 250.10. Daffy 8,000. 8,000. Yes. Graham, nothing there. Poobah, nothing there. Silver, nothing there. But we are continuing to go down. So 7-7. 8-10. I mean, we might have to speed up our descent a little bit, but we're okay. Alright, let me check my final UU. 7,000, yes. MCAP. 6,000, yes. Mason, 5,000, yes. Mercer, 4,000? Yes. Oster, 2,700, yes. And then final into the runway. Okay, very good. Back to our progress. Come back up here. We are now at 24,000. Oh, I got to go to standard on the pressure. My bad. And also we can turn off these landing lights as well. And we'll let you guys walk around the cabin. We go ahead and do that. Let's go through the door. Here we are in the back. We'll take a first class seat. There we go. And you can see the sky is very pretty right now. Alright, we still need to monitor what we're doing, but in a plane, Rosalina, you might even have these nice screens. Although you will probably be more like not in the first class, so it'll probably look more like... Really? You're gonna give me a problem? Hang on, let me start over. Oh, we got some storms coming up ahead. I see them on the radar. Alright, fun. We're above them though, I believe. I'll check in a second. Alright. Like I was saying, probably more like 3 across. So it'll probably be more like this. A little more squishy. But that's okay. Alright, back to checking. Alright, so we have... Yeah, we're above, it looks like. We're continuing to rise. We're at 26,000 feet now. All is well. Interesting on this. I have an arm sport. Let me see if that's working. Does not seem to be. Okay. Alright, no biggie. Where is it? Oh, here we go. Usually it does that on its own. Thought that's what I had it set up to, but I also did push a button trying to figure out some stuff, so maybe I shouldn't be doing that, especially when trying to see if the plane is working and what might not be. You know what else I can do? I can actually figure out... We're going to be down... How far are we from Payne? 13.2. Okay, so 13.2. When we get to Atlanta, we're going to be at 10.3. So that's about 3 tons difference. So I can figure out our approach. 146 down to 143.7 on the tons. Boom. Alright. We'll go in at 40 and 141 is going to be our speeds. Okay, not bad. So like, what is that? Why? Now, I will help you get to 280 at Death Star, but where is Death Star? Oh, we don't need to get up that high. We're not even going to. That doesn't matter. Okay. Alright, we're fine. All is well in the land. Alright, back to the progress page. Okay. And we actually have, like, everything set. Let's take a look at the outside, shall we? Do we have lights on? Oh, the landing lights were off to begin with. I just turned them on. Okay, my bad. That's what happens when you start it on the runway and forget and just rush. Just checking a couple other things. Okay. Alright, I think we're good. Okay. I'm just double checking to make sure it didn't do a couple other things to me. We are on Barrows. Oh, you know what I didn't do? I didn't set my minimums. Let me just do that real quick. I am on the ILS 200. Okay. Oh, already at 200. Very good. Okay. Bring up the map for you again. So we're almost out of Florida already. Almost. I mean, kinda. Right by Jacksonville. So after this is done, I think I'm going to fly some more legs of the Alaskan Bush series. And remember, if you're watching, you can always type and say hi, or give me a like, or follow, and then you'll know when I go live at least. You can choose to watch or not. I get it. Alright, back to here. I do a lot of checking things, double checking things, making sure I don't forget things as I go. So I'm just going to look real quick. The top of descent was going to come really fast. 92 miles to the top of the descent and 36 miles to the top of the climb. That's crazy. Either way, 2143 Zulu, which this is not always on the correct. What time is it? It's actually 1848 Zulu, but whatever. But either way, we're going to be at the top of the descent in like 15 minutes. It's crazy. Can we get a forecast? Let's see if we can even get that on here. I know on the 777 I can. So far, nothing. Didn't even seem to load anything. Oh, there we go. Okay. Alright, so... Alright, so now it's got it based on our winds. I see the top of climb on our map here. Still more shower activity out there. Let's increase the range a little bit more, just for now. Okay. Look at how fast this is. Top of climb, top of descent. Comes very quick. So, speaking of which, the last thing I need to do is just enter in. I know it will go with all of our constraints and what we need to do. We need to be down to 2,700 feet for our final into Atlanta. So we'll go ahead and set that. Why is the VNAV not on? That is not cool. Alright, hang on. Oh, I know why. Because I didn't hit the top of climb. That was my bad. That was all me. Because it happened so quick. There you go. Please climb and end. I have to wait till I hit it. Then I'll set it up. So I'm just trying to check. Trying to remind myself of the flap speeds. Okay. Seems like every time I fly, I'm in a different airplane. I am going to take control of this for just a second. Go to a vertical speed. And bring this sucker just up and hit it. Because I don't know if you noticed, but this green arc here, it was getting a little bit and starting to push out past the top of descent, and I just don't want to. So we're just going to go ahead and push it up to 36. And then we'll set everything up. This is a very fast flight. And I probably should have just set the cruise lower. But I went with what the FMC said. Alright, 34,000, so we're 2 minutes out. This is probably this one right here. Bring ourselves in a little bit. Alright, and 1,000 feet to go.
Traffic.
Oh, okay. All right, capturing our altitude 36,000. We'll go ahead and go back to our vertical navigation. Let it even out for just, I'll give it a couple of seconds. Alright, now we're set up to go down to 2,700 feet, but by following all of our constraints along the way, we'll start our our descent in 22 miles already at 3 minutes from now. Our current ground speed is 409 knots. With our airspeed, true airspeed of 412. Remembering that even though this says 233, the air is very thin at 36,000 feet up. So the computer works out your true airspeed, so you know. And of course your ground speed. And the winds that you're dealing with, 22 knots from generally this direction from the arrow. 256 degrees. Alright. I'm just going to double check all my info. 111.3, 275 is the course. They are there. And on my nav radios, 111.3. Very good. What is the weather again at the airport? Let me check. Mainly scattered clouds. Should be dry when we get there. Okay. And the temperature when we get there is 84 degrees, so a little warmer, or a little cooler than where we left in Orlando, where it was 93 degrees by the time we got going. Ooh, all right, here we go. Beginning the descent already. That's sort of the point. You can see the time, the distance counting down. 1.1 miles, 1 mile, 0.7, 0.6, 0.5, and we're going to begin our descent now. I will be monitoring our path and expected path using this pink arrow here. As long as we're below it, we're okay. We don't want to get too far below it, or else we're like way low. We just don't want to see this get going down below our center line too much, because that would mean that we are too high. Kind of hard to land where we're aiming if we are too high in the air, or to intercept the glide slope of the ILS runway that we're aiming for. I have my speed brake, which is here, and I can move it to slow us down if I need to. And speaking of which, while we're going, this is just how I like it. It says drag will be required. I'm sure it will be. I'm well aware. Deviation. Okay, there we go. Okay. So we shall slow us down, because we are definitely going to need that. Okay, now we can start going a little bit faster down. We need to go down faster than this. Maybe a little faster than this. Gotta let it slow down a little bit here. Let's check on the VNav. We're getting closer. We're okay. Let me zoom in a little bit more so we can gauge out the timing. Slow down this descent a little bit, slow the plane down. Should be able to manage this. At New Hope, we want to be down to 21.8, it looks like. Alright, let's get her going down again. We wanted to be at 24 at New Hope. Now we want to get down, or New Hope. No, we want to be down at 21. I think we're gonna get there. It's just gonna be rough. How far do I got? 15 miles to go down. 6. That's not too bad. After that, the goal is 14 at Death Star, and I got 28 miles to get to there. I'm good. And a little fast, let's slow it down. Take some of that speed off. Alright, bring it back down. I don't know if you caught that. I didn't even realize the auto throttle got disarmed, but I rearmed it and we're good. All this time I was just, this is one of the bad things about being in the sim. You can't see your throttle levers. Or at least I can't. I mean, I guess I could have been zoomed back, but then I can't see. That's me. Can take off this. We're still at Death Star. We want to be at 14,000, so we're going to continue. Let me see what happens. Can we hit it if we hit VNAV? It's still not really on it. I'm going to go ahead and hit vertical speed. Continue down. We want to be at 14,000 at Death Star. we should have no issue hitting this. And head back to VNAV mode. And we should be... Oh! I did so well, we're actually quite below where we need to be. So we're actually okay. Take us into a little bit of a slower descent. And we'll intercept 14,000 feet at Death Star, and then we'll head to Wookiee, where we want to be down to 11,000. Then 10, then 8, then 7, and so on. I think we're okay. I need to check something. Okay, okay. Okay. Alright, I don't know. We're okay. Unable 250 at Wookiee. Why? It's fine. I might just have to manage my descent myself, which is not a problem. Or shouldn't be. Let Let's turn up some of these lights a little bit in case it gets dark underneath. When we start getting underneath the clouds, it could get dark. Okay. Alright, we're starting to get a little bit closer to what we really want to be. I was a little aggressive on my descent earlier, but we'll see how it goes. Let's see, so Wookiee's 11, Jedi's 10. Jedi's not too far away. Zoom in a little bit. Oh, and there's our map. As you can see, we're getting very, very close. Here's us. Here's the Atlanta. Seem okay for the most part. Okay, yep. Yeah, we'll be landing soon. Let me bring up my map again on my end. Where are we heading into? Daffy? Yep, coming right down to the end here. Alright, so Daffy's at 8,000. Okay. Bring back up this. You. That's the initial approach. Okay. All right. Good day. Okay. Is it doing it on its own now? No, it's not. Oh, no, it is. Okay. I'm just trying to set my... Alright, coming down into the clouds. is our landing? 141. And in case you're wondering where I got that, it's right here. It's just like what we set up earlier. Flaps 40, 141. So let's hang this right, scoot around, and land it. Oh, we still don't. Okay, yeah, I wouldn't expect to capture yet anyway. Okay, never mind. I will be watching here. And this DME, this distance to our ILS marker, to our runway, will come up once we make a turn up ahead a little bit. Yeah, once we make this little flippy-do here, this little turn to the left. So it's coming. Oops. Once we make that turn, or slightly before that, it should show up. And let's see, how far away should we be at that point? 20? No. Yeah. Well, somewhere in that range, 20. 4, 5, 9, 10. Ish. Okay. Probably a little bit less. That's fine. At least so far we've gotten this far without an issue this time. And I don't know what that stressor was at the beginning, but the next time I fly this plane I will try to just reset everything about it and see from there. I see they got a... I would have thought that plane was going into to land. Maybe it is. It's hard to tell. Start putting out some flaps now, though. Because it did tell me that there was some kind of an issue after that with the descent, and I don't want to get caught with a problem. A little lower than it expected, so okay. And another thing I noticed too with this plane sometimes is that it won't tell me that it's captured anything, but yet it is, and it's really weird. Make this left turn. I mean, because we should have had it by now. It's okay though. Because if I hit the button to capture it, and it does, then at least I know it's got it anyway. Alright, so at MCAP we need to be at 6,000. No, see, and it seems to have it. That's so weird. See? It's got it. Go ahead and activate approach now because we're basically just underneath the diamond. We're good. Yeah, that's odd. With the sounds. Wow. Nevertheless, that's a little bit ridiculous. Alright, I need to slow it down. All these noises are annoying. Why does it need to do this? Oh my god. Okay, okay, okay. Going away now. Alright, what is our, 141 is our goal. Okay. Go a little more on the flaps. I don't know where we are because I don't have the DME working. I could probably figure it out. Mason. No. Oh, we're still a little ways out. That's alright, whatever. We're going to come down slow. I am so sorry. All this noise. Just in case. Alright, we've captured the glide slope, if you can even understand me. I don't even think we've got any kind of dual, I'm not going to even hear when I get down to the minimums, but that's okay. Whatever. I don't even understand like why the volumes did this or the sounds did this. It's so annoying. Alright, there's our runway. Got a visual. Odd. It's not even lit up, but yet I know it's active. Okay. It's fine. Go ahead and put the rest of the flaps out, bring us down to our approach speed now. We have to come off of the autopilot in just a minute. Not even a minute, actually. Just about there. Got a little bit of a crosswind.
400.
Interesting, it flares. I don't trust it though.
300. 200.
Yep, minimums.
100.
Let's go ahead and take control. Alright, I now have control.
50, 30, 20, 10.
Alright, we're on the ground. Alright. We didn't stress anything out on the landing, so that was good. I don't know what in the world happened with the auto brake situation like that, but whatever. Let's bring back our flaps. Make sure everything's pulled back. Couldn't hear anything. Oh yeah. Wow, this sound. I am so sorry. This is the stuff that happens from time to time, I guess. Oh, okay. Should be... Alright, I see what I can do. Okay. Sometimes it's hard to see. Can't even hear the sound of the engines. Didn't have to taxi very far, so that's good. shut this thing off. See if that helps with the sound at all. That is a bit crazy on the sound, but I mean, I would say the flight was still successful, so that's good. Oi! Everything shuts off. Oh, where's the battery? I forget where. I think it's up here. Yeah, whatever. Alright. I just wanted to shut that sound off. Ordinarily, we wouldn't do it like quite like that, the way we did. I will catch you all on another stream. Have a good night. I'm going to come back in very shortly, and we will go back to Alaska. Bye-bye. Oh. Trying. Maybe it won't let me. I've got a full-on problem, I guess. I don't know. Maybe I can't stop the stream. We'll have to see. I might have to shut everything down completely. Oh, let me try to resume for a minute. No, I'm going to have to shut the console down completely. All right. Well, whatever.